What's up, guys? I got another recorded business presentation for you so that you guys can take it and use it for your social media marketing clients, your Facebook ad clients, and you can use it in your one-on-one meetings. You can use it if you're going to do a presentation. This one, every time I get better and better at these. So as you can see, if you watch this one compared to the very first one I did, this one's a lot better and it gets a lot more to the sale at the end there. So you can kind of pay attention to the sales process we use and we take the customers through when we're doing this presentation. So I hope you guys enjoy.
So again, I'm Joshua Cosgrove. This is Billy Willson. We're your social media marketers, and today we're going to teach you how we get people from Facebook to your storefront, to your website, to your office, whatever that may be.
Yeah, and now like these first couple slides, this is the value ladder right here, and I think this is just like, even if you're not using social media, this is going to help you change your business, because this is like, it's like newer, it's always been around, but at the same time, business is going more towards this to get actually people in the door, because it seems like the consumer is kind of expecting a little bit more from us, a little bit more of like free value or like upfront value for us to get them in the door, because there's always just competition, people always trying to get, take your customers away from you by getting them in the door. So this is the value ladder right here. It starts off with the bait over here, and you may lose a little bit of money. Let's just use, well actually in the next slide we'll go over this, but then you have the front end offer where you might make a little bit of money back, and you got the middle and then the back end offer where it's like your final sale. Now every business is different, so we actually went ahead and made made like a value ladder for each one of you guys, so you can maybe get an idea, alter it your own ways. But for most of you guys in here, except for the guests, I'm sorry because I didn't know what business you would be in, we made one up for you guys so you guys can have a quick idea.
So we do not have a chiropractor here, so we'll go to the next one.
Yeah, you do.
We do?
Right? Chiropractic.
No, I didn't think so.
Chiropractic.
Yeah,
Okay.
show up. What was it we're supposed to?
So florist, Elliot, right? So for example, something you could give away for free would be, or cheaply, a $3 bouquet corsage. Then they could buy something a little extra with it. They could buy the wrapping, a vase with it. Then now they're your customer, and like you're going to provide excellent service. So now they want to maybe come back. It's their anniversary or something. They want to buy the higher level bouquets. And then eventually they're going to want to do if they're doing a whole event of some sort, buy a bigger package, more flowers.
Yeah, exactly. All of this is like, it's all about keeping in mind like the long-term value of your clients. Now, the reason you're willing to lose money at the beginning is to get them in the door, familiar with your business, because if people don't know about your business and they haven't been able to experience your service and like how good you are, it doesn't matter how good your service and everything is until they actually experience. So that's the point. Like, you may lose a little bit of money up front, but you're gonna make it back. You may even break even on that first front-end offer, and then everything after that is just pure profit.
So again, an architect example.
He's not here. Bill.
This is coming.
Foster. That's Foster. He's right here.
Yeah.
Foster's.
So, for example, something you could do is a free resource, an ebook of some sort, like how to turn your business around in 30 days. You could give that away on Facebook in exchange for some contact information or some sort. And you can set up a mastermind, a meeting with them, do a consulting plan, and then eventually they may be inclined to want to do a full-on consulting with you. You come into their business and show them how you can help them out.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're not like familiar with the ebook, it doesn't have to be like a super in-depth. It just needs to be like a PDF with like 10, 15 pages. I mean, even sometimes a little ebook might be like 3 pages if there's enough value in it. So, do we
Yes.
own broker today? Okay. So, well, for you, we got an ebook and on like opening a business. That's just one example. I mean, there's lots of other values you guys can provide, but special mastermind, one-on-one help. So that's a little bit similar to the business consultant. Now you have to kind of go a little bit more of a ways to like, get to where the money's at, but then you get the final consultation. Then you have that actual moment where you close the sale. You get their loan done for them. There we go.
So this is kind of what we like to do is we like to build funnels. The funnel is how you get someone from Facebook to in your store. So you're going to give them some sort of value, whether a PDF, consultation, a bouquet, whatever that is. Then on the landing page after that, which we will show you more physical examples, You can capture a name, an email, a phone number, or even set up an appointment. And as you can see, you give them a thank you page. You're grateful that they're going to possibly be doing business with you. Thank you for their information, anything along those lines.
Yeah, and now like on the front there, it might say Facebook ad, but really like Facebook ads might not be around forever, but like whatever kind of way you have of getting your name out there, that's what you can put in that same spot. So then this is just a quick example so you guys can get an idea like what it would actually look like in a funnel, and then after this we have like an actual example to show you. So a Facebook ad might be like $21 adjustment exam to get people to the door. You have a landing page where you collect their phone, email, and name so you can follow up with them if needed. And then on the thank you page, you might do like a little upsell. Do you deliver the voucher and get them incentive to book now? So you might do like, let's say, you add on free x-rays if you book now, so that gives people to like actually book and take action on the appointment. And then right here we have the retargeting. So this is one of the really powerful things about Facebook specifically and why we use it over any other advertising platform. So when somebody lands on the landing page, you will be able to retarget them. So if somebody goes to your landing page, you've probably seen this on Facebook before if you use it often. You visit a website and then you see their ads back on Facebook. Those are really powerful because one, they're super cheap, and then two, it's people that are already interested in you. And then on the thank you page, you can retarget those people as well, and actually go ahead and you can Facebook will learn based off what people become your leads, like what people are similar to those people that became your leads, and it will target those people that are just like people that join your leads. I know it might sound a little bit confusing, but I hope that explains it a little bit. So there's the Facebook ad example there. I'll let Josh explain that a little bit.
So what this is doing in the ad copy is we're qualifying our potential customers. So for example, hey Olathe, simple as that, are you in the Olathe area or an area near that? And there's so many people with back pain. Do you have back pain? Do you want a cheaper priced exam or adjustment? And then you can come get the voucher. That's how you then get the people into your door.
Yeah, so that's the Facebook ad right there. That's the first step of that funnel process. So then we have the second step here. They actually go to the landing page. We put a little like testimonials down there, so people, if they're like still not unsure if it's actually going to work, there's testimonials they can rely on. Then they have to get the offer. It's similar to the Facebook ad, so people know where they're at now. And then click the get my voucher, and boom, fill in their name, email, and phone number. And then finally get on the landing page, but it says call now, schedule now, and you'll get free x-rays with your appointment. And then if they don't call, the lead will be texted to the chiropractor, and they'll call them up within 15 minutes so they can get that appointment booked.
Another thing you can do is instead of having just like the phone number or an email address, they can book an appointment. You can attach your calendar kind of to Facebook, and then they can book an appointment straight from Facebook.
Exactly. So I just put this in here just a little extra because the landing page on the other one didn't look super fancy, but this is just one other example. It's $19 teeth cleaning to get people in the door once again. Then I'm gonna upsell them, like fillings, teeth whitening, what is it? Braces. Yeah, like root canal, everything like that. So that's just like, you think about that when everything's on the back end like that. This really applies to every business, but it's just a fact of figuring out what applies to your business. And so that's the landing page. This one looks a little bit better. That's why I want to throw it in there so you understand, so you can see that it looks. We have nice looking ones too. But
so the value ladder. So you may lose money at first. So has anyone ever heard of the foot in the door phenomenon? Yeah. So once someone gives you a little bit more money, gives you money once, they're more inclined to do it again. And then when you guys, being the great business owners that you are going to provide great customer service, so they've given you money, so now they feel comfortable giving you money, and they're willing to keep working with you and going up the value ladder. Then again, retargeting ads are very cost effective.
So this is a little bit more on like why we use Facebook ads. These are just a couple like more examples. So number one, the audience is on Facebook. Like 90% of people age 18 to 29 are on Facebook, and then also 62% of people over 65 are on Facebook as well. That's based on people in the US that have access to Wi-Fi, which is just, I was pretty surprised honestly, and this is like 2 years old data. That's 62% of people over 65 are actually on Facebook too. So that just goes to show that that's where like majority of the audience is, even for the older audience too. Then boom, once again, best bang for your buck. Reason being, because of the targeting. And then also like compared to TV ads, like you don't need to spend 10 grand or more on a TV ad or radio ad. You can spend little as $5 on Facebook to see if your ad's gonna work. And then if it doesn't work, you just shut it off. You don't have to waste like $10,000 until you're like wasting money. So then there's the targeting, and this is one of the other main reasons. These are just a few of the things that you can target, but honestly, you can do almost anything you can imagine. It's a little scary, but it is really powerful. You can plug in your email list and target those people. You can target people, you can plug in your email list to do people that are similar, most similar to those people. You can do income ranges, likely to move, likely to purchase a car. Pretty much they buy data from all over the internet to compile this, and also on their own platform. You can do employees of a certain company. You can, if you're having video view, like if you have a video, you can target people that watch a majority of your video. So there's just so many targeting capabilities on there. It's just pretty much anything you can imagine. So there's like, yeah, go ahead.
So again, just more things you can target: age, gender, interests, demographics, behaviors. For example, on this ad, we did a 10-mile radius around Olathe, all ages, well not all, 18 to 60, and then this was for real estate. So we're the employer. Was this the real estate one?
Yeah, no, this is actually for a webinar that I'm having later tonight. This was to get real estate agents to a webinar, and I'm teaching Facebook ads for real estate agents. So what I targeted here was employers of certain like a bunch of real estate employers, and then also I targeted over a certain income range so that I would get people that can only afford my services, and also targeted like the job titles of real estate agent, realtor, broker, everything like that. So I already went over that, but Josh, you can hit the rest of them there.
So pretty much like you said, the percentage of people on Facebook is absolutely insane, and people are very interactive and they engage on Facebook. That's what makes the advertising platform so great. And again, because the results are so trackable, you can be personal with your potential clients.
Yeah, and this right here, you can kind of see like, this is what I was talking about before, like what makes Facebook ads, like the cost of Facebook ads in relationship to reach 1,000 people. That's what you can see right there. Now these numbers aren't completely accurate. Honestly, these are a little bit old, probably a couple of years old, but even so, they'd probably be more like right here, and still in relationship to the others, it's really good, especially with the targeting that you're getting.
So here's an example we ran for a local real estate agent, and again, we gave them value, 7 tips to increase your home value, and then for this advertisement alone, our seller leads for each lead, which we got 32, were $4. And as you can see, the prices on there, average home is $200,000, home profits $5,000. So you're making your money back very much so.
Yeah, and you can see like in this advertisement.
I have a better word than very much.
Hugely. Yeah,
Hugely.
And like you can see here, it's really like qualifying. Now it says, hey Olathe homeowners. The reason we do that is to hook them, gets their attention, because if you're living in Olathe, you're probably going to be like, hey, I live in Olathe, I'm going to read this real quick. Are you looking to sell your home but not sure how you can get the quick bang for your buck? There. Are you looking to sell your home? That's a qualifier. And then we're also targeting, at the same time, we're targeting homeowners. So we already know they own a home. Then basically goes on to qualify them even more. And then at the end, it offers them a free ebook on 7 tips to increase your home value in a day. They're going to download that ebook, they're going to get an email, and then she can follow up with them and be like, hey, I saw you got the ebook, is there anything I can help you with this ebook? That's not about selling them at all, it's just about providing them pure value so that they have trust to build with you. So we collected phone numbers and emails from this. $4 comes in the middle. We collected some emails and some phone numbers. It's kind of test out the two. Phone numbers ended up being about $6 per lead, and then emails ended up being about $3 per lead. So it depends on the situation, but some people would prefer, if they have an email follow-up sequence that people are getting sent out emails to, you might prefer that because you're getting leads cheaper. But at the same time, if you just want phone numbers that you can call up, $6 or $7, there you go. And that's not necessarily guaranteed. This is pretty good results. This came after like me testing 3 or 4 different advertisements all in a series, because basically what we do is we just do it until something works, because that's how Facebook is. You kind of have to just boom, test, and then once you get something that sticks, scale it up. So that's when you might like lose a little bit of money, like $5 on an ad, but then once you get one that works, you just scale it up, double that amount that you're spending.
So again, another chiropractic case study. I'm not going to go in very much detail just because we did on the last one, but again, it's $4 for the chiropractic leads. We got 51 leads for the $200. That's 14 booked appointments, so that's an instant ROI of $378.
Yeah, so spend $200 on Facebook ads, gain $378. That's the money that you make back instantly based off just those appointments. So kind of like our goal usually is to make that money back that you spent on ads. And then after that, like their continued care is what's going to end up making them all of that money back, plus a lot more. And you'll be able to see later, we actually have like the long-term value of chiropractic clients and similar clients. And everybody's lifetime value is different, but it's kind of we did a lifetime value of dentists and chiropractors because it's kind of like a nice little middle range that fits a decent amount. Actually, I'll go over this one real quick. I mean, this is just another case study example. Costed $21.64 per appointment. So we got the online booking online. If they closes 50% of appointments, so we kind of figure that out based on how many appointments do we need to get to make the return on investment. So on average, we'll make $1,000 from every 2 appointments. So one client is over the course of 6 months is worth $1,000. So you just need 2 appointments to make that $1,000. So you think about $21.64 per appointment compared to $1,000. It's just would be double that, like 42 something, and then ended up making $1,000 on that. Just the ROI on that is just crazy. There we go.
So again, another great opportunity for Facebook advertisements is events. For example, these people wanted to get more people to their event and get awareness of it, so they gave away 2 free tickets. They're getting the 2 people who get the tickets, then everyone else who sees the advertisement may be more inclined to go to that event.
Yeah. And this one right here is just like a recent one that we ran in like the last couple months for a college shop, and this was one of our best results. So we ran this advertisement in Olathe area, and for $70 we reached 52,000 people, and that just shows like the amount of people you can reach for a low amount if you have a really engaging ad. This ended up to double their sales during the time of promotion, and then like about a month after that their sales were still up 20 to 30%. Basically it's giving away free copy for a year. To get it, you like and share the post. Like the page and share the post. So we're having people share it. So basically that's like a personal referral, people sharing it. Like you see your friend shares this post and then you're looking at it. That's almost like personal referral to them. And this is just some of the text that we got after we ran the advertisement, but and I mean, just some of these made me really happy. That's why I put them in here. Just like some of the things that customers were saying, like you're all over Facebook. I had to come in, all my friends were talking about you. And it's just a really good feeling, and that's why I love what I do a lot, is because I can help businesses be able to like experience that feeling of like they're actually worth something and they're genuinely helping customers. And then the last one, I've never been in here, but I've seen it on Facebook like that.
So in our goal as business owners and helping people we work with is we want to make your lives easier. We're going to bring you clients, we're going to bring you leads, we're going to get people in the door, so that way you have time to take care of those clients and to continue taking care of the ones you already have.
So, would you pay someone to get you clients today? So this is kind of the lifetime value thing I was talking about. So we're going to go based on the chiropractor or dentist, $4,000, $8,000 for a lifetime value. That's like over the course of a lifetime of a client. That may include like their referrals that they make to their friends, everything like that, their family members, etc. So 10 clients with the lifetime, if you get 10 clients with that lifetime value, that's $40,000, $80,000, 20, $80,000 and $160,000, and then boom, 30, $120,000, $240,000. Even if you just bring in 5 customers from Facebook ads in like a month, that's going to be $20,000 to $40,000 over the course of a lifetime of a client.
So we know you guys aren't chiropractic or dentist, but kind of think about how much someone is worth to you. If we brought you, say, one client, how much would that client be worth to you in a month, in a year, in a lifetime? So then how are we different? Well, the biggest thing on there, it's in capital letters for a reason, is we care. We generally love social media, we love marketing, and we want to help other businesses grow. We also have trackable results. You can send out advertisements on the radio or on TV, but you don't know how many people you're reaching, and when they come in, you don't always know where they're coming from. We have month-to-month plans. That is because if you are not happy with our services, you should not be working with us. It's bottom line. So you pay as you go. That's how we do it with all our clients that we have currently, and no contracts.
Yeah, the reason I put this picture here was because I thought you guys would find it refreshing. It's not really related to the business, but it seemed like a pretty nice picture to look at. So, are you a potential client? Now, even if you're not really like a potential client, I think you should still like look into this and be able to implement it. I couldn't teach like how to run a Facebook ad because this has taken me like months to learn how to do effectively, and it takes lots of testing. So that's why I really can't teach Facebook ads in like a 15-minute presentation. And like as well as I could go ahead, I could have went here and I just could have like taught like Facebook tips, which I do have a couple at the end if you guys are interested. But really, I think where it's all at in today's world is in advertising. And yeah, because Facebook wants businesses to spend money, so they reward them really strongly for advertising. And actually, like Facebook page reach is only about 5%. Most of the businesses actually less. So the reason they do that is because they want people, once again, to pay for their advertising. But I've noticed over time, I've seen people pay for advertising and grow within a couple months to where it's taking people like organically posting on Facebook and Instagram like years to grow up their brand, because they're getting out there to so many more people, so much more people are seeing their content. It's just ends up being so much more worth it than years of time spent just posting every single day and everything like that. That's why I kind of pivoted my business away from that, because I saw it wasn't helping businesses as much as it should be. So that's why I pivoted more towards this. But if you are a potential client, the things that we usually look for are high quality service and great reviews, because we're looking for people that can close clients. Because if you get people in your store but you for free or like a low cost, it doesn't matter if you can't close them. So that's one of the most important things. Like I just said right there, business with a strong ability to close leads. Looking for forward-thinking people that are wanting to that are thinking long-term, that are thinking like all of these people that are growing up in this era of everyone's looking at their phone and taking advantage of all the people that are there. And then just once again, growth mindset. I mean, it's okay if I think all you guys are here are trying to grow because that's why you're in this meeting. But some business owners are happy where they're at. That's perfectly fine, but that's just not the people that we're trying to help out. So, Josh, I'll let you take this one.
So our special offer to you is we're trying to build our brand just like we try to build other people's brand. And with that we love referrals and testimonials. So what we're willing to do is to prove our worth to you. We would be willing to do a 1-week free trial of a Facebook advertisement, and in exchange, once we get you guys the results, you guys would make a video testimonial ad, correct?
Yes.
A testimonial ad that we could use to help build our business as well.
Yeah.
So
and that's only if you get success. You don't have to make it a fake testimonial if there's no success. That's right there. So just set up a qualified meeting. Just see us after the presentation, and basically like I said, it's important for us to work with the right people. So not everybody is the perfect fit. So if you are interested in this actually, then just let us know after the presentation. You can give us our business card and we'll be able to follow up, set up a meeting, whatever you need to do. But I hope this presentation honestly helped you guys. Even if you don't want to work with us, I don't mind. I just honestly hope the beginning part of it helped you understand some things that you can use to get more people in the door. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time for us here, and thank you.
So who writes the ad copy?
I write the ad copy.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you develop the format that gets the...
Yeah, for every business is a little bit different, but I kind of have a little bit of a process I go through. So the first part of that is the hook. So I do something that is going to catch people's attention when they're scrolling down their feed. That comes with a picture, the video, or the first couple words. Then I hit them with I usually do like an offer towards the beginning to also like captivate people's attention. So that's when I hit them with the offer and a little bit of their pain points too. And because some people are motivated by pain, some people are motivated by like growth and getting better. So I kind of hint a little bit of both in there to apply to more people. And then after I hit them with hit the offer, I might do a couple pain points and explain more in detail. I'll put a link right after the offer in case people just want to go right there. But then I'll explain more and qualify the person more as they go down, so that hopefully by the end they're gonna, if they're actually interested, they're gonna qualify. They're gonna click on the link to the landing page. So I hope that answers the question a little bit there.
Sure. And how long have you been doing this?
I mean, honestly, we're a pretty new business. We started about 4 to 5 months ago. So I've been doing it. I've been running my own social media, like experimenting with it for almost a year now.
Over a year, yeah.
Yeah, almost a year. I mean, but this is probably like online marketing is probably one of the fastest changing industries out there. So to really stay on top of their game, I think that's where we have the advantage actually, because a lot of these marketing agencies are using tactics that are a little bit older. Facebook, Google, they change so fast that a lot of things that they're using don't apply. And because they're a bigger agency, they can't teach their employees very quickly.
So for service businesses, like be a business coach or some, have you any ideas how would that work for service businesses?
Yes, service business. Okay, so
Business coach, or I'm a tax guy or something.
yeah, exactly. So that's a little bit similar to like the credit repair example we showed. And let me see. We can go back again. I have plenty of examples I'd be happy to show you. If you just give me your email, I can like send you examples of like actual advertisement that we're using for people in those industries. But I'll go back to.
So for something like taxes, you would, in the advertisement, you might have something such as pain points. Like what is a problem that your customers have? Like what's a problem, 1 or 2 problems that your customers have? Taxes.
A lot of money they're paying.
Yeah, so you could say something like, are you spending an arm and leg on taxes? I'm not creative on the spot right now.
I see.
But hit them with some sort of pain point to get their attention, then show them why they should come in and meet with you.
Yes, exactly. And I'm going to read this through right here because I think this will give you like a really good idea. Like just the wording and the pain points are going to change around a little bit, but I think the wording will help you understand that a little bit better. But did you know the #1 obstacle stopping single mothers trying to buy a home in Montgomery is their credit score? Here are the most common reasons why they may have a poor credit score: bankruptcy or foreclosure, medical bills, incorrect reporting or fraud, raising a family and can't keep up with bills. Unfortunately for those to be removed off the credit report, this can take up to, if not longer than a decade. In other words, they are likely not eligible to purchase or even rent a home in Montgomery, Alabama for at least 10 years. It's not fair, it's not right, but I think I can help. I'm William, I specialize in helping hundreds of single mothers in Montgomery purchase a home, even if they have challenged credit. If you'd like me to personally review your credit and tell you exactly what to do to get your negatives removed, then click below to schedule a free credit repair strategy call. P.S. In the past, I've seen mothers raise their credit score 100 points in just 1 month. This could be the difference between 10% interest to 0% interest. And the video right there is basically just a video of him on the news to kind of give a little bit of credibility behind the advertising.
So is he giving something like you were giving example of flower shop that he's giving some free flower for low price flowers? So as a service provider, he's giving something for free?
He's giving a call.
He's getting a consultation.
Free consultation?
Yes.
I see.
Exactly. So like free consultation and also free like ebook and like learning material, stuff like that is typically what the front end
That'd be good for
offers.
you too.
It'd be like
Consultation.
tips to lower your tax bracket.
Right, something like that, yeah.
Did you know you can do the following?
Yeah, I see your point.
Something obscure,
Avoid imprisonment.
How do you avoid imprisonment?
Legal obscurement.
You're going right for the jugular.
Yeah, exactly. I really appreciate you guys giving us examples because those are great examples. Just like that, exactly stuff like that is what you would give people to get them in the front end offer. Yes.
Question: do you also do the posts just on a Facebook page in addition to doing the advertising?
We can, and we will, but we encourage people in-house to do it. Like we'll come in, we'll sit down, we'll show you how to make a correct post because they're usually a little bit more genuine when they're coming from the office of the building or who's ever doing it.
Yeah.
But you can always sit down and like make post up with us as well. We could do anything like that. One of those 3 options.
Yeah, exactly. Just like a couple quick post example ideas. Like you can even do something simple as just like, here's a recent testimony from one of my clients, and just post that. And like you'll be surprised if you just spend like $5 behind it just to boost it a little bit. The results will be pretty good if you have a decent like loyal following. That even if it's just like 100 people that are pretty loyal to you, you'd be surprised on what kind of results you get, because a lot of times your friends are willing to help you out, past clients are willing to help you out, and like leave comments and like stuff like that. Yes.
Sorry, everybody. I'm coming in so late. I was being Wonder Woman at a different presentation this morning. One question I have is, does the posting look different on LinkedIn and Facebook as far as your strategy and the focus?
Yes. On LinkedIn, it looks pretty similar. It's altered a little bit. I mean, the post, like what that actual post looks like, is a little different. But for as far as like the ad copy and like the video or picture, it's pretty much the same.
And do you recommend copying and pasting and having the same thing, or do you recommend tweaking it a little bit depending on the
Like
social
for
media?
each individual post, what do you think?
Yes, I usually alter them a little bit, the
Okay.
wording, just depending on what you're doing. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn, they're pretty similar, so
Right.
usually don't alter it too much between those two. But some of the others, where it's like Twitter, where you can only have a certain number of words, or Instagram, where it's like only pictures and you add like hashtags and stuff like that, you might do a little different.
I was asking because I have about 8,500 LinkedIn contacts now, and not near as many on Facebook. So I was just kind of a friend that I know often copies and pastes to each of the different sites. So
Yeah.
I figured because it is a little bit of a different following on Facebook and LinkedIn. So.
Exactly. Like you might change up the wording just to be like a little bit more professional on Facebook. It might be a little bit more fun. I mean, it just depends on your personality and like what you do. And you'd be surprised that when you do like a little bit more fun stuff on LinkedIn, sometimes it'll do good, because a lot of people are scared to do that. But yeah, I hope that helps helps.
No, it does. I have really worked hard to get those contacts, and it's really great to see how many people are really posting and responding to whatever I put on there. So, yeah, thank you.